Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about the difference between this Granny Square card deck box and this Granny Square card deck box. Now you can definitely see right off the bat, and I'm sorry my camera is not focusing in on both of these right this moment. This was the first one, and I did a video on this one after seeing another YouTuber say that there is a dupe copy of this. So I was like, well, let me see. Do I have the dupe? Do I have the real? Found out that this is the dupe. This is the real. So we're going to go ahead and just do a side-by-side comparison. Obviously, you can tell the difference in the thickness in the boxes right away. This one is the dupe. This one is half the size as this one. Get another box and you can make it that size. The back of the box, one has a barcode and information, which is the real one. This one does not have anything on the back of it. So those are your first clues that this one is not the real one. This one, the dupe one, I got off of TikTok. Now they make it look like it's the real deal on there. Of course, they want to make it look like it's the real deal because they want to make money. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up both boxes here. See, okay. Now, off the bat, they both have Claire Montgomery as the author of both of them. That's not true on this one. It is on this one. So, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible because I've already gone over all of these cards in this box. But I'm going to show you a couple differences between the boxes and what cards you actually receive in the real one versus the dupe. So this one is a little thinner. This one is a little thicker for the book. Now I will let you know that Claire Montgomery actually has a Kindle version of the instructions for these cards. It's only available on the Kindle. You can't order it and have it sent to you. So if you have an Amazon account, you can get it and have it on a Kindle, or you can look at it online. So that's one of the big differences. And on the back of this one, there's credits, giving credits to who actually did the original. And then on the back of the dupe, it just has more Granny Square pictures, which I thought was kind of interesting. Alright, so those are the booklets. In her booklet, she has, Granny Square arrangement tips, color construction, how to, joining your squares, join as you go method. I know it's kind of hard to, there we go, just bring it up to the camera. Don't know if I can get this to go any lower. Let me see here. There we go. Okay. Just adjust my, sorry for all this here. Okay. So she's got more information about, how things work with the Granny Square, different working directions, the steps round 3 and 4, it's basic information in here. And then your chart as far as the symbols go. So if you're looking at the back of it, you can tell what, stitch you're supposed to be using next. But again, if you have an Amazon account, you can download, or get, it isn't free, the actual instructions for the Granny Squares in here. Now, these both have 50 Granny Squares. But this box is so much smaller compared to this box. Oh, and she is coming out with the floral Granny Square deck this summer. So if you like this original one and you have it, she's coming out with a floral one in the summertime. So keep an eye out for that. I'm pretty sure Amazon will be the only place to find the correct copy, the real copy. Okay, so let me just... Now, I will have to say that there is a little thing at the bottom of this box, and I'll show you here in just a second. So there is this little thing down here, but that doesn't really take up that much space. I bet if I put these ones in here, it wouldn't even fill it to the top. Alright, so... Alright, let's just do it this way. So, the number 50 on the real one, this is the 50 real one, okay? And it's called the checkerboard. So that's the checkerboard. And on the 50 from the dupe, it's called mesh strainer square. Oh, how can this be exactly the same as... This is the dupe, this is the real. So there's already a difference between what kind of granny squares you're getting in each box. I don't even know if the other channel noticed that they're totally different squares. I mean, this is pretty, but try and read the instructions. Okay, so here, I'm just going to show this to you because it's not a real copy. I mean, I'm sure it has a copyright on it. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. Not going to leave it up there long enough for you guys to try to do anything with it, because I don't know if I would be able to. The only instructions they give on the back of this is joining. Use the slip stitch method, page 72. And you see page 72 for key symbol. So let me pull up page 72 in the dupe book. Okay. I mean, it's got a lot of cool patterns in here, but if you can't read the thing because the print's so dang small, it's not worth it. Okay, so here, 72. This is what page 72 looks like. There is no symbol key for this part of it, and I know you guys ain't gonna be able to read that. That is such tiny, tiny print. I would have to have a magnifying glass like times 100 to be able to even read this. And if you're a kid or an older person getting this from somebody, I don't know if you'll be able to read that information. So it says that it's a skill level of intermediate on here. That I can read. I can read the colors, special stitches, but that's about it. If I really strain, I could probably read it, but their symbol, oh, where the heck is it? There it is. Now, how is going to be able to read those symbols? I'm going to turn off the light for this and see if you guys can see that better. I don't know. It's like picking up. There we go. I mean, it's hard for me to read that. What elderly person or young person who's learning how to crochet is going to be able to tell what those icons mean? In my opinion, no. I don't think my grandmother would ever look at this book. And of course they give a color chart here, but it doesn't state, let's see, I don't remember, does this one tell you what yarn that they used? I don't think so. My eyes are going wonky on me. So there is a big difference. I mean, it's great that they got these instructions in here, but it would be nice if they were readable, because then I wouldn't think that this was a wasted purchase, because you could actually read the information. Okay, so I know I have these upside down. Okay, and now let me feast of resistance. So, come on, get in there. Get in there, thank you. Alright, so now the first card on the dupe is this nice little, star. This one's called the Aegean Square. I don't know. And the first one you get with the reel is called the basic. So you learn the basic granny with the first card, which is awesome. Because you gotta learn how to do a basic granny before you can do like this kind of granny. How is this considered the first one on this? It just boggles my mind. So if you are interested in getting the real copy, please go to Amazon to purchase the real copy. Don't go to TikTok. Don't go to... well, even Amazon has the dupe copy, to be honest. So this one will tell you this is the original set. If you don't see that, don't buy it. And if you can look at pictures and it shows the back of the box being blank like this, don't buy it. Because this one obviously has a barcode for store purchase. And the company that produced this for the little lady that came up with these cards, she took her time and energy and probably money to come up with these, and then somebody goes and does this. And you can also tell the difference between the two by the size of the card. Let me get this one back up here. Look. Okay, so this one is slightly smaller, just by like a hair's width. But look how easy this one is to bend. This one, not as easy to bend. This was like printed on, I don't know, like film. It just feels like film. This one feels like cardboard. That's what it sounds like when hitting this one. This one's louder, but it's not as sturdy. Look how bad. It actually feels like they were printed on playing card material. If that's a thing. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So yeah, okay, so this one feels like it's printed on playing card material, which doesn't give much, because if you keep bending them and bending them, they're gonna start like beveling in the middle, because I know playing cards can do that. Corners, middle, and I mean this one, look, it's not even, I don't even know if you can tell, but it's already starting to curl a little bit. And I haven't really touched these since I did the last video showing them to you guys, to show you that this is a dupe. Don't buy it. Save your money, buy the real one, or wait till your company gives you a gift card and then buy it. That's how I got these. The company I work for, I received a gift card, and I bought these and another item with it. And that'll be in tomorrow's video, so you'll have to come back tomorrow to see that. All right. So, definitely a big difference with quality of the cards, what you get. And I'm kind of disappointed that the heart one's not in here, but I know there are several channels, crochet channels, that have done the heart granny that I could use to do that with. Now there are probably some in here that are exactly the same as this one, but it's at a different number. So I know that the basic granny's in here. Let me see. I don't think... Alright, I'm just going to look real quick just to see. Like, who would start out with, like, specialty ones? Here we go. Here's This is the 80 stitch classic square. Now, that's cool that they named it that, but this is number 5. You would think you'd want this as number 1 first, not way down after. So that's number 5. What's number 5 on the real one? I'm trying to keep these videos short this week because, of course, with my coughing still and all that. 2, 3, 4. This one, 2 color. So that's what you get in the real one. This is the one that you get on number 5 with the dupe one. Original classic granny versus 2 color. So you start with the 1 color, and it's basically the same stitch pattern. You just use 1 color in the middle and 1 around it for the rest of it. So why this would be considered 2 colors, I don't know. Now see, this one says see page, oh that's the real one. Hold on, let me see something. See, this one says see page 27 for a symbol key, which we know that that's not on page 27 for this one. I'm going to go up just a little bit for you here. So there is definitely 1, 2, 4. What the heck are these ones over here? Oh, okay. Okay. So you just want to be careful, and I'm going to definitely watch out anytime that I buy something like this again or similar to it, that I'm actually getting the real copy and not wasting my money on something that is not the actual, why the heck do I, oh crap, I just put the dupes with the reals. Oh boy, okay. So this is definitely a dupe, a dupe, a dupe, a dupe, dupe, a dupe, a dupe, a dupe, a dupe. Alright, okay. I mean, there's really some cool patterns in here, but if you're not going to let your customers, people who buy this, see this information, it's crazy. It's just, again, don't be like me and some other people that have bought in the dupe and then realized it way too late that that was the dupe and not the real one, and then have to, you know, have the money to buy the real one. And then you're just, you know, you've just wasted what? I mean, this one was on the cheap side, but still, it's our money, and you want to support people who actually created the stuff, not somebody who comes and does a, here, you know what, let me see something. Okay, so this is the dupe box, this is the original, and you'll be able to see how different. Now look at that, it's only filled halfway. So these cards are thicker and more sturdy than these ones, because I mean, even if I put this on top of here, there's still room. That's crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, so let me get these back in their correct boxes, because I know this stack of the correct, the real copy is not going to fit inside here. And I've got here and there now. So I hope that if you are watching this and you have gotten the correct copy, yay. If you're thinking about getting a copy of these, I am not an affiliate with, well, I think I am an affiliate with Amazon, but I don't ever remember the link, so, yeah. So I'm going to put this back in here. And again, like I said, if you do get this and you're having a hard time reading the instruction, the symbols, she does, the symbols here, she does have the companion book on Amazon with the Kindle. Now, even if you don't have a Kindle device, you can download the app and put it on an Android tablet or phone. You don't have to have an actual Kindle to get Kindle books. I love that coffee. This is the Starbucks Vanilla Lavender Coffee. It is a limited time only for, like, I guess the springtime. I don't know. But I got some, and wait, yeah, that's right. I'm like, wait a minute, did I put the right book in the right one? Yeah, I did. All right. So, yeah, you can read this book's, like I said, this book is a little bit smaller. It does give you a lot of information, even though it doesn't break down every card like this one does, which I'm kind of glad. I'm glad it didn't, because I could just imagine how small the print would be. And she does it so you can. There are a few in here from this deck, but it's not all of them. And I'm trying to see where the heck. She goes over special stitches. I mean, which is more than I can say for this book. Color construction. I know I mentioned that before. So it did. And there are some on here for like the half and half solid. So you do half one color, half another color. And that's a solid granny. She does have notes on here. And she goes over the 4 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are all 4-round grannies, which isn't bad. Gives you an idea of how to, then you can do circle to square, quartered, which is 4 different colors, which looks interesting, but I don't know, that just seems like a yarn eater. The stripe, the granny stripe, which, I mean, there's a lot of people that have done that already, but it's nice that she shows it that way. And I think there was I'm going to look at this one more time, and then I will let you go on your way for the day. I could have swore, I'm just putting these over here, because I could have swore Alright. See, this is the one with the 4 different colors versus the half and half, the 2 colors. Let me get that out of the way. So this one has 2 colors, this one has 4 colors. Which is cool if you're doing something that you are using 4 different colors with, or even 2 different colors. And then this one's another, this is a half and half as well, but this is a half and half solid. And then you have the solid with the 4 colors. And this one's the mitered granny, which I learned from Jada and Stitches. Which is, this is the stitch that I used for my sister's blanket when I was doing blankets. And then there's a mitered fool. So if you don't want all those spaces, but you want the same effect, there's that one. That's actually pretty cool. Did not know you could do it with the full. The solid, as they call it. Here's the granny. This is the one I was thinking of. There's the granny stripe. Going back and forth. And this one is the diagonal stripe granny. So, if you were looking to do something a little different with the granny stripe, you could use this one or this one. I used Crystal from Bag O' Day. I used this one here. that she did a baby blanket on for my nephew's first baby, second baby, something like that. I lost count already. And this one you could use and join it with, like, different things too. That's what I was looking for, was this one here. So I didn't have to go very far. But it's nice that somebody did this and it's in card form. So if you know, like, the back of this is really simple to read because it's not in a square. I mean, it is a square, but it isn't, if you know what I mean. And then this one is going to be pretty easy because it's almost like you're doing a corner to corner, but you're not. You're doing a granny diagonal. So it shows you how to increase, decrease, all that stuff. So if you know how to keep going with that, you could always just keep going with it and then start decreasing when you needed to decrease. But, alright, I am going to wrap it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully you are not like me and probably thousands of other people getting the dupe first and not the real one. Again, I know Amazon has this. I will link it in the description box below, so if you're interested in picking up the original Claire Montgomery Granny Square deck, I will put it down there. I don't earn anything from it, so if you decide you want to get it, get it. If you don't have to. But, it's always nice when people warn other crafters when somebody is out there just trying to make money off of something somebody else already did. And I know it's been seen a lot, so, and it doesn't even matter. It could be this type of thing, it could be somebody's pattern, it could be anything. So, again, real, fake. Let me know if you like this video. Please give me a thumbs up. If you like my content and haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that notification bell, and so you're always, I'm stumbling here, so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Have a good one. Bye-bye.